Yo, what's going on guys, ODT Drone Fair here, and today I want to talk to you about the new Black Ops 2 multiplayer maps. Now, I say new because we haven't had no information on the Black Ops 2 maps yet. We know about the 4 maps that were shown at Gamescon, and other than that we don't know nothing. We don't know no names, we don't know what they look like, we don't know what they're about. And this video is just going to be talking to you about the maps because I've got 14 new images for you, and it's just going to show you about the maps. So what you see here in this first image is you've got basically where you change the map for in the private match screen, and you've got standard, you've got the DLC, and you've got the DEV. And on the standard is these are the 4 maps that we see in Gamescon, and on the DEV it's going to be the rest of the games, the rest of the maps in multiplayer. Now in DLC there's nothing there yet because we haven't seen, there's not going to be no DLC for a while, not until at least Black Ops 2 comes out, then we might get some information on it. Now as for the thumbnail on the pictures, some of them are very undeveloped and they don't really show much, but some of them show quite a bit, and the description is all very pretty good, so I'll just go through them quickly with you. Now the first one I've got for you is actually Aftermath, and this is the first map that we see in Gamescom. Now just to go through the description, it says downtown Los Angeles, close engagement, in and out of fallout of drone attacks. So basically it's just a really fast-paced map with loads of destruction and other bits. So you've got a quick picture of there, and that's just to show you the guys that haven't watched it on Gamescom. Now the next one's called Cargo, and the description says Port of Singapore, good for close quarter engagements and verticality. Now the next map is in fact Turbine, and we see a lot of this in the trailer. We see the guy running down the bit in the middle, like the tunnel or airplane or whatever it is, and on the description it says the wind farm in the steep hills of Yemen. Fight across the different tiers and angles. So this is actually a really good map. I've seen quite a lot of gameplay in this map, and I really do like this map. Now the next one's actually Yemen, and Yemen is urban streets of Yemen, tight alleys and close quarter engagement. So this is going to be really good for submachine guns. Now the next one I've got for you, and this is actually the first one we see in DEV maps. It's the same sort of thing as the standard maps. I'm just going to go through the description with you, and basically the picture, you don't really see much from the picture. It looks like some sort of ship, like it says there. It says a Chinese subcarrier, open engagements on the deck with great close quarter fights through the hull. Now this seems like quite an interesting map, might be a small one as well. Now the next one I've got for you is Drone, and Drone is hidden drone facility in the heart of Myanmar, however you pronounce it, Myanmar jungles, great long engagement down the centre, fun close quarter fights through the facility. Now that sounds like quite an interesting map as well. Now the next one is Express, it's a Los Angeles bullet train station, good long to medium range engagements up and down the bullet train tracks. This one sounds like, again, an interesting one. The picture, you can't really tell much from it, just seems like a very undeveloped picture. We might get more information on that one soon. Now the next one is in fact Hijacked, and you're all going to notice straight away as soon as you look at this image, the image is very, very undeveloped. This is probably one of the worst images out of all of them. Now it's a luxurious super yacht, frantic yet controlled close quarters engagements. So it's going to be, this one seems very much like Carrier. Maybe it's just a smaller version because obviously it's a yacht and not a super carrier. So this one might be even better than Carrier, but it's still the same sort of map. So I don't know whether they're going to have these 2 maps in it, or they're going to get rid of one, or they're going to, I don't know, maybe form them into one. We'll have to wait and see. Now the next one we've got is Meltdown. It says Pakistani nuclear power plant, battle for control of the nuclear cooling tower and the surrounding facilities. Another interesting map. The picture looks pretty good as well. Now the next one's Overflow, Peshawar, I can't even pronounce this, Peshawar, Pakistan, great urban engagements in the flooded streets. Now this one looks like a close combat, maybe it's one for some machine guns again. And the next one is called Raid, and Raid is a fight through the hillside mansion in the Hollywood Hills, hectic close quarter engagements. And do you know what, this one looks like one of my favourite ones. I reckon this and Express are going to be my favourite maps because these both look really interesting, and I can't wait to see when we get more information on them. Now the next one's Plaza, rundown section of Panama, great close quarters engagements and tough chokes to fight over. Now the next one is called Promenade, and Promenade is a floating resort in the middle of the Indian Ocean, tight corners and angles and tight corners and angles throughout. Now this one seems like quite an interesting one as well. So it seems different. haven't actually had a map before. It's just a floating in the middle of an ocean, so it's going to be really interesting. Now the last one is called Standoff, border town between China and I've never even heard of that country before, so whatever it is, if it's a country, I don't know. I'm going to try to pronounce it. I think it's Kyrgyzstan. But, your guess is better than mine, to be honest. Classic engagement and destinations to fight over. And guys, that's basically it. So please just like this video for all this information I wanted to give to you. I know it's about 3 or 4 days late, but I just wanted to show my subscribers and anyone else that watches it. So thanks for watching it, guys, and subscribe for more Black Ops 2 information. I'll see you very soon.